Okay, so if you're a builder or you're new to the industry and looking to build or project manager a project, I think what I'm going to tell you today is going to help you out a lot. So, guys, I talk to builders every single day. It's my job. We develop software for builders, and I don't really talk to them about software. I talk to them about their business, and there's a common thread that I see in builders that are new to the industry or people that haven't come from a trade background. And I think it's a really important thing to understand. I was speaking to a young fella on Wednesday. He was about 26. He's got a job and it's a busy time of industry at the moment, and he's taken on a job. It's quite a nice job. He's coming around about the $700,000 mark. And he got the slab down okay, and he got the frame delivered, and the carpenters have turned up the first day, started standing the frames, and then he hasn't seen them for 2 weeks. Several things caused the problem. Is obviously the industry's busy, but I think the reason why that wouldn't have happened to me after experience is that when I'm putting on a subcontractor, I want to try and understand the personality of that subcontractor. I want to understand what makes that person tick. And it doesn't matter whether it's a carpenter, a draftsperson, even the person at council. I think the most important thing to understand about when you're getting people to do a project is what makes the person tick. Now, it's very difficult to get to that in one meeting, but usually you can tell a lot about a person by the way that they talk, how quickly they talk, what type of car they may drive, how they dress, and it doesn't take too long to get onto the same wavelength and understand the personality type that person is. And what I would have been looking for in a carpenter that I'd never met before is, what is it they're kind of talking about? Are they concerned that they're going to get paid? Are they concerned that they won't fit it in because they got a lot of work on? Are they concerned about getting home to pick up the kids? Because all of those things come with different character traits, and all of us have something that we wake up in the morning and think about first go. So when I'm dealing with people, I try and figure out what is it that makes this person tick, because once we figure that out, it's very easy to ensure we can cater the project or the job and the flexibility to that person. In this case, these carpenters have probably thought about banking work. Therefore, they've gone, I'm going to take on 10 jobs knowing full well we'll only be able to do 5. And I'm going to take it for builders who don't know how to put some pressure on me to get the job done. And it is a dodgy way of doing business, but the reality is that we've got 5 different personality traits that we have to deal with. So, knowing that person, just from the information I've got, my profile of that person is that they're worried that in the future they won't have work, so they're going to take on more. They're probably going to piss off more people, which isn't good for them. So I would be going, you know what, at the moment I've got this one job. If you can get this job done for me on time, I'll make sure you get paid on time. I'll make sure that the next job that we get coming through, you're going to have a good chance of doing it, because I, as a new builder, would like to build up rapport with trades so that I can build my business in the future, which could mean it's going to make you a busy person. Now, just by saying those words has covered that personality trait. I would also say, hey, I got bills too. I need to ensure that I get my progress payments in on time, which means that I need to ensure that you as a carpenter can get that job done so I can get my progress bill in and I can continue to work. That way I've actually told this carpenter that you understand what I need and I understand what you need, therefore let's get a relationship together. And essentially doing that with every personality trait is something that needs to be learned. And I think that one of the best courses I ever did in my life was a course on people, a course on what makes people tick. And when I went to this course, I noticed that there were some people that's priority was A and some was Z, and the rest were divided through the middle. Some from very, very fast, must get it done, to some that I really care about the finer details. And all of those people are really important in a construction business. But figuring out which one suits their trade type or skill set that you're going to pay for is important. And weeding out all of the people that don't have the right skill set according to personality type is part of the key. The next thing is relationships. I don't mind going and having a beer with the trades, or even sitting down at Smoko and saying g'day and just talking to the guys, because relationships is what build businesses. Now, relationships outside of work is something that you can talk about at Smoko or at lunchtime, and giving the guys a little bit of time, because I remember when I was back on the tools, I remember the guys who gave me the time when I was young. So I hope it helps you guys move forwards. You can get the most out of your subcontractors when you have a better understanding of their personality type. When you look after their needs and they look after your needs, it's a perfect relationship, and it'll be a good ongoing relationship for the both. All right, guys, I hope it helps. If you've got any questions, ask them below. If you get a chance, follow me. And check out my YouTube channel as well, guys. I give a lot of good information. I'm going to talk about purchase orders, and I've talked about a whole heap of things, what it takes to be a good builder. All right, guys. Cheers.